closest to the heart of her husband, King Ramesses II. And that's why he did for her something that never happened to any other queen before her. He built for her a temple, a whole temple, here in Abu Simbel, the one behind me. Actually, that temple was dismantled and relocated 65 meters higher than its original location by the UNESCO because it was about to submerge under the water of Lake Nasser during building the high dam to stand today in an amazing view by Lake Nasser. At a close distance to the great temple of Abu Simbel lies a small temple of Abu Simbel, separated from it by a narrow sandy valley. If the great temple didn't exist, the small temple would have been considered one of the wonders of the world. It has been transported in the 60s by the UNESCO to save it from drowning under the Nile water because of the construction of the high dam in Aswan. This temple was consecrated to goddess Hasur, goddess of Abshik. It's smaller than the Great Temple, for the width of its facade is 28 meters and its height is 12 meters. But in spite of that, it's a fantastic piece of art. On each side of the facade, there are 3 giant statues. 2 of them represent Ramesses II himself, and the one in the middle, catching the focus of attention, is of his wife Queen Nefertari. The height of each of these statues, with their crowns and feathers, is almost 11 meters. They are separated from each other by buttresses, bearing the grand royal cartouches of the king and the queen. These buttresses were cut out on purpose. They give the inspiration of the king stepping out of the mountain, facing south, the direction where the enemies of Egypt are supposed to come from. There he stands with his wife, in the most daring position, sending warning signals to whoever might think of invading their beloved country. Standing beside their legs are some of their sons and daughters. The queen had 2 princesses, and they stand beside her. They are Merit Aman and Henet Tawi. As for the giant statues of the king, princes stand beside them. They are Amun Horkhib Shah F and Paher Iyun MF and Meri Atom and Meri Ra. The memorial inscription on the basic rock by the left side of the gate reads as follows: The pharaoh has built this temple by cutting it in the hill as an immortal deed in the land of Takens, a work the like of which was never done before.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and as we said earlier, as we're marking the 42nd anniversary of the Great 6th of October War, we're going to be talking about the development of the Sinai Peninsula, and on this occasion we will be joined by General